Babies are not born needing constant stimulation. But today, many babies grow up surrounded by screens, noise, fast-moving videos, and non-stop digital distraction. And without realizing it, some daily habits may slowly affect how a baby's brain develops. Not overnight, quietly, over time, especially during the first years of life, when the brain is developing faster than it ever will again. One of the most common habits today is keeping screens on constantly in the background. TVs running all day, phones playing videos nearby, tablets during meals. Even when babies are not actively watching, their brains are still processing the stimulation. Fast sounds, sudden movement, constant noise. And over time, the nervous system can become overstimulated. Babies learn best through slow human interaction. Eye contact, facial expressions, quiet observation, real-world movement. Constant digital stimulation competes for the brain's attention. And some researchers believe this may affect attention span development later in childhood. Another habit many parents unintentionally develop is using screens to replace emotional interaction too often. A baby becomes restless, and a phone is handed over immediately. A child gets bored, and stimulation appears instantly. Of course, every parent becomes overwhelmed sometimes. This is not about guilt. It is about awareness. Because babies build language, emotional regulation, and social understanding, mainly through human connection, through hearing real voices, watching emotional reactions, being spoken to slowly, being emotionally responded to. Screens stimulate attention, but human interaction builds the brain differently. Baby brains are extremely sensitive to stimulation, bright colors, fast cuts, loud sounds. Constant motion. Many modern children's videos are designed to hold attention intensely, but the developing brain was never designed for non-stop high-speed stimulation all day. Over time, some children may begin struggling with slower real-world activities. Quiet play feels boring. Reading feels difficult. Patience becomes harder. Emotional regulation weakens because the nervous system slowly adapts to constant stimulation. And when real life becomes slower than the screen, frustration increases more easily. This does not mean screens are evil. Technology itself is not the enemy. What matters most is balance. Slow moments. Eye contact, quiet play. Human voices, emotional connection. Because a baby's brain develops most powerfully through relationships, not algorithms, and often the healthiest stimulation for a child's brain is something very simple: a calm parent, a real conversation, a quiet moment of connection, long before the child fully understands the words.